It says, I've been giving new clients a trial period on my ability to rank. After 6 months, I give them an option to stop the year contract. I don't know how to track my success for them and prove they need me. And what do you do? Well, I would never, first of all, I'd never agree to something like that. And second of all, since I don't work on contracts, it's not an issue for me. If after 6 months a client isn't happy with me, then usually we won't make it 6 months anyways. If they're not happy with me, they're going to be unhappy with me prior to that 6 months, and they're going to say, we don't need you anymore. And that doesn't happen very often, but sometimes it does.
Right.
Go ahead.
That's I was about to ask, Edward, are you working 6 months for free?
If so, that's crazy.
Or you're just like, because I don't understand like your ability to rank, because you could be better off like building your own assets if you're not gonna be charging anything for 6 months, you know? I feel like you could be working on your own assets and nobody can fire you from that. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So unless you building your own asset, or you're getting some sort of, partnership in the company, that could be fine. 6 months you invest in the company, but you're investing in the company, not in the term of money, but you're investing in your work. So I hope you're not doing that. If that's the case, then I would advise that you start thinking on, building your own assets, either A or B. You can say, okay, I can work 6 months for free, but you need to give me a partnership. That would be that. I think that would be a better approach, in my opinion. So.
Yeah.
As far as tracking success, what you take to clients, you go into Google Analytics, you go into Google Search Console, you go and make sure you have an 800 number that you have it ringing to the client's number so that you can track the calls. You get copied on any emails that the client gets. All of that information put together gives you have a lot of evidence on what your success is. Don't focus on rankings. If you're ranking focused, you're lost. You should be focused on success.
Traffic.
This is what I've done. Correct. This is what I've done. These are the visitors that you're getting. These are the people that are filling out your contact form and calling you. I don't know how else you can try. I mean, there's just no other way unless you're there to close the deal, which you don't want to do that for your clients. I mean, they have to do something, right? Yeah. But as far as tracking, that's what I would do. They would have to go through my number where I can see the amount of calls going through, and I would get copies of the contact form, how many times it's filled out, or maybe even the whatever you're using for email marketing. You can build the list there, and that's how you track your success, and that's what you present to the client.